Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their bloating, painful digestion, heartburn, etc., any associated hormone issues, so menopause, perimenopause, painful periods, and so on. And I tend to use a lot of gut testing, hormone testing, etc., and then dietary and lifestyle upgrades to gently bring things back into balance for you and get you feeling as you should do again. So one of the big areas that people struggle with is breakfast. What on earth to have for breakfast when you're in a hurry, you're trying to get out of the house, you've got kids to sort out, etc. It can be a really quite fraught time of the day. So the important thing to remember is there's nothing special about breakfast. You absolutely do not have to eat it if you don't want to. Some people are very hungry in the morning. They like to have something substantial before they leave the house for work or school. In that case, absolutely go ahead and eat breakfast. And in a second, I'll go over some good options for you to think about to make life a bit easier. But yes, you absolutely don't need to eat breakfast. There's nothing special about it. It doesn't ramp up your metabolism. It doesn't get your metabolism going. And if you don't choose to eat breakfast, then you're not going to suddenly put on weight or anything like that. What you're really looking at is making sure that you've got good quality, healthy food throughout the day, not just in the morning. So the main thing to consider with breakfast though is to make sure you get plenty of protein in. You want to get plenty of protein in at the beginning of the day. So examples of good protein foods that you could include at breakfast time would be things like chia seeds, eggs, or nuts, for example. They'll always give you a nice dose of protein to start the day, and make sure you don't start the day on the dreaded blood sugar roller coaster. The thing is with breakfast food is because it's a hectic part of the day and we just want ease really, it's tempting to just rely on breakfast cereals. So different brands have different levels of quality, etc. The thing to watch out for with breakfast cereal is, even with the really healthy brands, and there are some superb brands around, make sure you get really label savvy, because they will have certain options that are really very healthy. What you want to be looking for is making sure that they don't have more than 5 grams of sugar per 100 grams. So, and preferably no added sugar at all. If they've got added sugar, then avoid it and choose something else, because a lot of the healthy brands will have no added sugar versions. They will also have versions that do have a lot of sugar in. So that's why it's important to check your labels all the time and just double check and make sure there's not tons and tons of sugar in them. So the best thing to do would be to make your own breakfast cereal. If you are someone who likes that, you like the cereal kind of first thing in the morning. The other thing to look out for though is brands like the big commercial brands like Nestle, for example. They will have low sugar options, but if you're choosing their low sugar options, you may find that they're generally made from wheat, which is very irritating if you've got gut issues. So you want to be avoiding wheat products and anything with too much sugar in it as well, because you probably have discovered that wheat isn't a great food if you're suffering from IBS or anything like that. The other thing to watch out for is bran flakes as well. You may have been advised to eat bran flakes. Again, very irritating for the gut and often have an alarming amount of sugar in them as well. So do be aware of that. So as I say, the best thing to do is think about making your own breakfast from scratch in the morning. So a good one to do is make your own granola. You know exactly what's in it. You can make sure it's got plenty of protein as well, and you can make it to your own tastes. It's just a case of making up a big batch, very infrequently, and then you can just use it every day in the morning. Loads of good recipes online. Eggs are always good, so provided you tolerate them, of course. So you can make stuff like pancake mix in advance and then use it throughout the week. You can make egg muffins in advance and keep them in the fridge and then use them as you go through the week. So those are all kind of different options. But as I say, you don't have to eat breakfast. There's no hard and fast rule. There's no benefit to eating it. There's also the issue of fasting. So you get that nice long overnight fast, which, you know, a lot of people benefit from. So there's no harm in leaving eating till much later on in the day, where you can perhaps sit down and have something a bit more substantial, and your digestive system is nice and awake, and you know, you can eat a lot more comfortably. There's also smoothies as well are great, because you can make them up in advance. You can have them, you know, when you're on the go, when you're traveling, or what have you, if you're on the train. So those are another good option as well. So I hope you found that useful. If you would like more information on breakfast and what to eat, etc., then do have a look at one of my programs. I've got paid programs and free programs which could help you with that. So there's links below to download those. If you would like to have a chat with me, then again, there's links below to book a call. If you want to talk about taking the next step on, you know, how you can go about fixing your gut issues, then do book yourself in for a chat, and do like and share if you found this useful. Okay, I shall see you next time. Bye.